And even though they worked so hard, jumped over every hurdle to prove themselves, it was never enough. We thought all of that was ancient history, didn't we? And so many have worked for so many years to end this kind of violence and abuse and disrespect, but here we are in 2016, and we're hearing these exact same things every day on the campaign trail. We are drowning in it.
If you want to hear the best case for Hillary Clinton, if you want to hear the very real stakes in this election, I would advise you to link up to Michelle's speech from earlier today in New Hampshire.
And Caddy, I was trying to think about any historical precedent to having two of the greatest speakers, political speakers, in America being from the same family.
Yeah.
Because that's what we saw last night. But Michelle Obama, what's so remarkable about Michelle Obama is we hear time and time again she doesn't like politics.
Yeah.
And it is a good thing for the rest of the Democratic Party that Michelle Obama does not like politics.
Right.
Because they'd be like, okay, everybody, move down to the end of the bench.
Yeah, right.
The First Lady is going to be running for it. She is just a,
you know, and I mean,
no.
she, I think, visibly was not that wild about this whole political thing at first. And,
no.
But obviously she has warmed to it. Obviously she has learned to, I mean, she is just, that was, I think Bill Clinton called it the best speech of the campaign. He might be right. It was a great speech.
She gave that great speech in Philly at the Democratic Convention, where she really made the case for for Hillary Clinton in a way that none of Hillary Clinton's other surrogates have managed to.
You know who she made the case for? She made the case for America. I remember
This is a tricky subject. This whole issue of sexual harassment and abuse is hard. It's hard to talk about. It's hard for men to talk about. It's hard for women to talk about. But she did it in a way that was articulate and thoughtful and emotional, but without being over the top.
Well, and that brought everybody along. She didn't close any doors to listeners along the way.
And everyone would have listened to that and said, that's how I feel.
And because you could tell it was coming from her heart and that there was nothing calculated about it. This wasn't to help Hillary Clinton. This wasn't to help her husband's legacy. This wasn't to promote herself. This was about her daughters, and this was about my